program that a lot of people said it would make sense to
But you
have
need
something,
someone to start it.
right. That organization, and yeah,
It's just great.
that's a great idea.
All right, well, we also have had some amazing weather out there. It's been very warm or mild over the last, really the last couple of weeks. And today, kind of the top of the ladder before we start coming down. So we are talking about record highs, or near record highs, I should say. We're going to top out at about 56 today. We could break that all-time record if we get above 57. We may be in the range to tie it, depending on what happens this afternoon. But again, coming very close to it. Now, even over the weekend, I saw tons of people getting out, hiking, enjoying the parks. We also saw people fly fishing in the river. So today, going to be one of those days where I think you want to do more of the same. So we're going to check this out ourselves and see how things might be looking down by the river. Well, we had to improvise a little bit with the materials here for our kayak and our raft. But anyways, hey, you know what? I saw some people out on a raft on the Payette River this weekend. If you want to get out and enjoy, the water's deep enough and you have your kayak, might as well get out and do it today. Probably the closest thing we're going to feel like to summer until we get into the later part of the spring. Overall, temperatures today, again, very, very mild. We do have some storms on the way, though, as we carry over into the later part of the day today. There's a kayak in the studio because we've been doing some promotional shoots for our Adventure Begins with Weather program that we have going on with the weather department. So Roland brought in a kayak. He's a huge kayaker, so that's why the kayak is there, but we had to have a little fun with it this morning. So maybe you can get out on the water in some way, shape, or form today. Water is moving in. Rain is coming in later today. Valley rain showers, mountain rain turning over to snow once a cold front comes through. We should see some good snow accumulation for some of our ski areas. Our next storm bounces in for us Sunday night into Monday. This one's a colder storm, so could send a chance of snow showers into the lower valleys here. Beyond that, we have another system looking to move in midweek next week. The impacts of this one, a little less certain since we are further out, but we'll be keeping our eyes on that as we get into next week too. So again, here's that mild air in front of the cold front. Once this thing slides through the area, that's the game changer. It brings in the wet weather, cools our temperatures back off down toward a more average range. Again, today we're back up in the mid-50s. Wind chill might play a factor, may not make it feel quite as warm. Overall, mostly cloudy conditions with the showers moving in, I think, by late afternoon into the early evening. So this takes us to about 2 o'clock. Western edge of the valley might start noticing some activity by that point in time. Same thing for our northernmost mountains. Then it all starts to slowly fill in as that front drives through. I'd say late afternoon through the evening, going to be that best window to start seeing these showers. So your evening commute and anything beyond that, if you've got plans on this Thursday night, take something to keep you dry just to be safe. Temperatures will start to cool off in the mountains pretty quickly. We should start to see some snow accumulate. It's just going to take a little longer to do so than we would have liked to see, but we still have the potential for some good snow accumulation at some of our ski areas. Check out the winter weather advisory in place for the West Central Mountains beginning late tonight through Friday evening. 4 to 8 inches of snow, locally up to 11 inches. So some of our ski areas hopefully going to be in that ballpark of 6 to 12 inches of new snow. And then otherwise, even places like McCall might see up to 6 inches too. You can see where this storm targets, but I hope that we get a chance to see at least a few inches of snow at all of our ski areas, new fresh powder as we head in toward the weekend. So for us, mostly going to stay rain around here, maybe a brief window of a rain-snow mix, or at least a period of spotty showers early tomorrow morning. Nothing to write home about, nothing that will ruin your commute. You shouldn't need the rain jacket overall tomorrow. Next chance for wet weather comes overnight Sunday. It could be snow, light snow, but we'll be watching Monday morning's commute closely, and then there's something else on the radar for Wednesday too. So just nice to see us getting into that active pattern again. Today, though, take advantage. Maybe you're not going out in a kayak, but certainly do something outside before that rain hits.
Lots to do out there. That Greenbelt's going to be a busy place this afternoon.